I like to cook small and it's over. I don't even store food in the fridge. Don't add me to your general cooking. We go shout, everybody go touch anybody. When we shout, everybody ready.
Let's talk. Looking at this altercation between Thelma and Isabella, is it really because of food or because of something else or someone else?
If you feel like there's somebody else that can fit your regime better than Thelma, do it for your gain.
I love it when I come to the realization of something. I love it when it comes to the Big Brother Naija show and the players are playing and I quickly get a whiff of something or I'm able to like break a code. I really love it, guys. I have broken Thelma's code as to the main reason she picked Kayikunmi to be her deputy head of house. I love it. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Lucy's Quick One, talking the Big Brother Naija show season 10, 10 over 10, no zero, no minus, 10 over tears, 10 over violence, 10 over drama, 10 over everything and anything in between. Guys, I need you to stay with me because I'm about to unlock something that you probably do not even know about, and trust me when I tell you that I am right. I'm so excited because I know I'm right. Alright, so first of all, let's talk about this whole kitchen drama, this whole food drama that happened in Big Brother's house a second time. Now, in case you're very new here to my channel, you're very welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe and let's have a conversation. Let's talk about what's happening in the Big Brother Naija house. So this morning, guys, we woke up to a glorious morning and the housemates, after their gym routine, after their workout session, come into the house to have a conversation about how to run the house, knowing that, you know, there's a new head of house, there's a new sheriff in town, the person of Thelma Lawson. Now, Thelma is talking to the housemate about, you know, we lost our wager, there is no food or the food is not enough. So how can we like rationalize the whole thing? How can we see how we can help and please everybody, which is impossible, right? And then she said, you know what, let all the housemates take turns to talk about the fact that, you know, we need to help ourselves out when it comes to the food. So she was suggesting that we should have general cooking. I say we like I'm in the house. She was suggesting that they should, I'm actually part of them. Okay, let's continue. She was suggesting that they should have general cooking, whereby, you know, it will help to, you know, save the food that they have or the little food stuff that they have left. And then she said all the housemates should take turns to react to what she said. So everybody was taking turns until it got to the part of Isabella. Isabella was like, number one, she's no party to general cooking. She's not interested, so they can be cooking whatever it is that they want. But for her, this morning, she's going to be eating rice and stew, and nobody should really stop her. Like, she should do whatever that anybody wants. And that nobody can enforce any committee on her and tell her that she cannot use the kitchen. It's not possible. Anybody that tries her will what? Collect. Long story short, Isabella walks out of the meeting. She leaves Kayikunmi and Thelma standing, and then she left the place and she's like, anybody can do whatever they like. Now, Thelma takes that in and she moves on. She's like, you know what, don't worry, no worries about it. Keeps on talking to other housemates. Okay, what do you think? What do you think? What do you want? She gets to Imisi. Imisi is like, you know me, I don't know what I want. I just don't want, I'm not interested in this whole thing. And then because of the prior experience, Thelma immediately retaliates and she's like, Imisi, you're always playing the victim card, you're always this, you're always that, why are you not cooperative, what's always your problem? Imisi was like, you can't stop me from cooking when I want to cook. Like, it shouldn't be that of a big deal. While Thelma was shouting at Imisi, I was like, but Isabella just spoke now. You didn't talk to Isabella. Now Imisi is talking, you're attacking Imisi. Why? And Thelma, baby, why are you doing that? And while she was still talking to Imisi, she went away, and then Kayikunmi comes to her and is like, I didn't hear what he said to Imisi, but Imisi stands up again and she talks to me like, you don't talk to me like that. Who do you think you are? Now they move away from that and they're still having their meeting. Other housemates took turns to talk. And I need you to know that we had other housemates like the former head of house, Jason J, guys. Jason J said, okay, so first of all, I do not eat swallow. I do not eat certain things. I'm up for the general cooking, but if they cook anything that I do not eat or I cannot eat, I will make what I want to eat. And Thelma was like, oh, no problem. I was like, Thelma now. Imisi just said the same thing right now and you're angry. Now, Jason said the same thing and you're cool with it and all of that. Now, I noticed that some of the housemates said the same thing about, there are certain things they do not eat and there are certain things that they eat. While some said, I agree to the fact that let's do general cooking, let's manage what we have. We have the likes of Ortega saying that, let's just manage what we have. Let's just come to a consensus. Let's just try to see how we can cooperate with each other. Someone like Rude Boy said, even though he was not given the time to talk when he wanted to talk, said his own concern is that he wants to make sure that if everybody has decided that whether they want to cook by themselves or they want to cook together, they should make sure that the pots, everything that is being used is clean. Like, wash after yourselves. Once you're done in the kitchen, wash after yourselves, because if they did not do that, that's where they'll be finding his own trouble. That's how the whole meeting ended, with Thelma saying, we are forming a committee. Now, the committee that she formed had the likes of Ortega. I don't even want to talk about other people that are in that committee, that food committee or kitchen committee, but she added Ortega. I remember how Ortega is with food, and the drama that's going to unfold this week is going to be really long.
This week is going to be long. Very, very long. Buckle up your fucking shoes. So boring.
Isabella was at the loudest today. In fact, she has been the most active throughout today. She has been talking, pacing around, everything. Like, anybody cannot try me in this house. Like, no, if anybody wants to talk to me, you can talk to me, but you can't touch me. I'm not a food waster. I'm not a this. I'm not a that. And Isabella just kept on going and going and going. And I'm like, and you see this guy called K-Bobo. K-Bobo kept on instigating Isabella, and there's nothing anybody can tell me, because he kept on saying, what if the head of house says, what if you, and then, because Isabella is already in a particular mood, she kept on responding to K-Bobo that, no, I will not take this, I will not take that, I will not do this, I will not do that, and we move away from all of that. So we had the likes of Kola. Kola now has to go drag Kayikunmi and said, see guy, I need to talk to you about something. Last night I was talking to Isabella, and Isabella was like, she was going to cry upstairs and all of that, and then she'll forget about the whole situation based on the fact that, you were choosing to be the deputy and all of that. And then Kayikunmi was like, see, I tried my best to talk to Isabella about the whole situation, but she was not listening to me. She walked away from me, and that really pissed me off. And then Kola was like, see, if you say that you have a relationship with this girl, right, you have to calm down and speak to her. Don't speak to her in a way that it looks like you want to have a by force conversation. Speak to her like you want to gist with her. Speak to her because you understand that from her own point of view, number one, she probably is not comfortable with the whole situation. And looking at the fact that girls are smiling and everything, probably you kind of come across as a playboy. The moment Kola said that to Kayikunmi, Kayikunmi was like, no, I'm not a playboy. I'm only attracted to one person, and the person I'm attracted to is majorly Isabella. I know that there was a immediate situation, but I'm not really pursuing that anymore. In my mind, I was like, I'm not sure if Kayikunmi is not pursuing me there anymore. However, we keep that aside. So after Kola spoke with Kayikunmi said he had heard and he would find a way to speak to Isabella. As at the time of filming this video, he has not yet spoken to Isabella about anything. He went upstairs after a while, and this man was just sleeping. Just sleeping because he's tired. Kola continues on his mission to reconcile and understand what is going on and probably unlock certain things. And that's where he was able to make Thelma speak about why she chose Kayikunmi. Now, while Thelma was speaking, in fact, she unraveled a lot of things. The first thing she unraveled was the fact that she and Kayikunmi used to talk when they first came into the house, when the men joined the ladies in the house. She said that I think the night they came in, there was a bed, or there was no bed for Kayikunmi to sleep or something like that. So she had prepared one place for him. She was like, would you mind being here? And he agreed. She now said that only for her to go and sleep, and she woke up to see that Kayikunmi and Isabella were together on the same bed. And in her own mind, she's like, is it not too early for these guys to be together and all of that? I was like, I see. So there was a conversation with you guys before, but it looks like he moved to Isabella. Got it. Now, she now went on to say that, see, I have friends in the house, and I did not pick Kayikunmi because I wanted to spite anybody. I picked Kayikunmi because I feel like he's going to be a better pair for my game. Listen, when it comes to ruling, when it comes to leadership, sometimes you don't look at your friends, you look at who best fits the situation. I was like, okay, it makes sense. Your explanation is making sense. So while she was still talking, she said Isabella is just misbehaving because, nobody came to the house for a relationship. Nobody came to the house for all of that. But if she sees that this is happening with the whole Kayikunmi being the deputy and all that, her reaction is just very, very unwarranted. She not cooperating is very unwarranted because she does not understand why Isabella will be feeling threatened. And in my mind, I'm like, if you were in her shoes, will you not feel threatened? Now, see, long story short, Thelma spoke about everything, spoke about how she has been friends with people outside and she has been the middleman, all of that, and she's not really attracted to Kayikunmi in any way, shape, or form. And I kept on looking at her. And then it dawned on me the main reason Thelma Lawson picked Kayikunmi to be her deputy. Now, for the first week, we all realized that we have some loud players and we have some quiet players. And I would say confidently that Thelma Lawson has just been a middle player. She has not, like, things have not been really happening so much for her. But I'm very sure that Thelma Lawson sat down, looked at her game very well, logically, and said, who can I poke to get a reaction? Who can I poke so that once a reaction is had, right, my name will be in the mouths of a lot of people outside the house and inside the house. Like, a lot of people will be looking forward to me talking to Isabella. A lot of people will be looking forward to me talking with Koyi and all of that. And the best person to pick for this would be Kayikunmi. Kayikunmi kind of like looks like he has a triangle going on or a situationship going on. And if I'm able to like pull him to my side, I would cause a reaction from the lady and cause a reaction from the man and cause a reaction from the audience that are watching, and thereby secure my position as an active member in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, that lady is smart. You might not agree with me, but that's the way I was able to like decode and uncode how Thelma Lawson is playing her game. She looked for somebody who already has a narrative going on and she just infused herself inside and boom! Ladies and gentlemen, we have what we call fireworks. Because like I said, since morning, Isabella has been talking. Isabella has been active. If you look at the scrolls on the TV, you can see that Thelma's name is being mentioned. On social media, she's trending. Everywhere, she's trending. Ladies and gentlemen, Thelma Lawson is also a very good gamer. And for that, I kind of like applaud her. Now, we do not know if Thelma Lawson will still be the head of house at the end of today, which is Monday, after they have their head of house challenger. But that now, that's the tension that is going on in the house. And that's actually what's going on when it comes to the kitchen and the housemates. I mean, there are other housemates with other narratives as well, other housemates with other drama. We have the likes of Sultana, Faith, and Imisi Triangle. Sultana has been talking about Faith for the longest, talking about the fact that she does not want to get herself involved in all of that. But she has been confiding in her friend Gigi Jasmine about how, you know, Imisi is forcing herself on Faith and how Faith is not standing his ground and all of that. That conversation is actually still going on as at now. But my own focus for now is how Thelma Lawson is ruling when it comes to being the head of house and how she's playing her game really well. And somehow I feel like Isabella can also play her game well. I mentioned it in my last episode. I said it that in as much as Kayikunmi has been chosen by Thelma to be with her as deputy and share the same space, right? This is the time for also Isabella to move with other people, talk to other people. I mean, she cuddled K-Bobo while she slept last night. That's another way to look at things. Like, the narrative is also changing. This is about entertaining the audience. This is about making the narrative move. This is about, you know, giving content. And I don't feel like anybody should just be static and be in one place. The game is the game. And trust me, these guys have been giving everyone that is doing analysis on Big Brother show a reason to talk back to back to back to back without sleeping. Because if you snooze, you definitely lose. Let me know what you think about the whole Thelma, Isabella, Kayikunmi dynamic in Big Brother's house. Remember that Media has even like kind of like pulled herself out. I would like to also know what you think about Thelma's role so far. Do you think that she can pull off a good leader? And do you think that there will not be any squabbles between herself and Isabella? That's not possible, but I would like to know in the comment section. I got you more right here on this channel. Till next time, remember to enjoy every moment. Bye.